Yes, yes, come in. Come in, welcome, welcome. Take a seat, yes. Hello, my fickle friends and fiends, and welcome to today's class on how to care for your pet. Today we'll be studying skincare. As always, my name is Isadora. You may not call me Izzy or Dora, just Isadora, please and thank you. Now, before we begin today's class, I do have some exciting news. Today we will be doing an example with one of you, with our skincare supplies. So, could I have a volunteer, please? No, I assure you I have only selected things that will be safe for our particular use as well. You would like to volunteer? Excellent. Come. Yes, right here, front and center, thank you. I'm going to scoot in a little further too. Alright, so for the duration of today's class, I will be applying various products to your face, and then, because you were so brave as to volunteer, I will be sending you home with the supplies that I use on you, alright? I know it's a marvelous little treat. Okay, perfect. And just so we are clear, this class is for a reminder of how to care for our pets. I am aware of the fact that we were all human once, but some of us are a little bit older. Yes, I'm looking at you, Bartholomew, and need a good reminder. So, without any further ado, I would like to first and foremost remind us all that each of our individual pets has very, very unique needs, alright? Just like we discussed with the hair care, skin care, there will be different types, different textures, different requirements for how to care for your pet's skin. Most of our skin, as undead creatures, is quite the same, quite cold and not supple and a little ashy, and overall quite it's not that it's difficult to maintain, it's that it's difficult to get a different result with. I know we're all excited about new body modifications and such, and injecting fillers and getting a different shape out of our cheekbones and jawbones, and I mean, it doesn't really matter what we put into our cheekbones and jawbones when, well, we're already dead. So, but no matter what we inject into our face, it doesn't quite solve the issue of the texture. It is something I am quite jealous of the humans that are still living for, is their nice supple skin texture. Just alright. Anyway. I've got a little cheat sheet over here that I'm going to be referring to throughout the class. All my supplies are over here as well, so you can see them. I'm just pulling up my notes here if I could get this device to work. Okay, perfect. So, there's a particular order of skincare that you don't necessarily need to stick to, but it is beneficial. You get the most use out of your products for your pet if you use them in the proper order. So, today we are going to start with a nice gentle cleanser on your face, and the reason that we are doing this actually as an example is because I find that a lot of times we can remember things better if we see it done. If you have any questions as we go. This will also help bring them up a lot faster too. So, we have a lovely, lovely little, very exciting snail kit. Yes, this is a fun new thing that the humans created. I found that it works best on our skin in comparison to other things you could put on our skin because it's a little thinner in consistency than some of the creamier products for humans. You can use this on your human as well. I'm sure they would enjoy it, but you're getting the whole kit. You can use it on yourself, like I said, or your human. You'll go home with this. But yes, a little thinner, a little stickier than most products might be, but I digress. Very excited about this. So, let us begin. Oop, that just popped right off there. You don't need a lot of these products. Just a wee little bit. And this is a gel cleanser. There are many different kinds of cleansers. There are cleansing balms, there are oils, like I said, there are gels. Just get that rubbed in there and just spread it all over. Like I said, gels, creams. Some like to use cleansing cloths with simple water. Alright. It's a little sticky, isn't it? I know. And this is to just remove all the dirt and debris from the day. It smells delightful too. Alright, there we are. Do try to avoid the general eye area. You don't want to get cleanser in your human's eyes. That would not be good. They would not enjoy that. As I was saying earlier, the humans will all have different skincare needs. There are 3 main skincare types, although I do find that a little bit too much of a generalization for a human, you know. They're much more complicated than they give themselves credit for. Yes. Alright. So the three main types are going to be oily, dry, and then combination skin. I did not think this through. I need to have a few things moved around here so that I can get access to my little towel for wiping my hands off on. Alrighty. So now we are going to just take a bit of water here. Lovely. It's not holy water, I assure you. And we'll just gently wipe that off. Usually your human could just use a basin or a sink. That will do just fine. Got a little bit on your nose there here. There we are. Okay. A basin or a sink. Splash the water off with. Or splash the water off with. To splash water onto to get the cleanser off with. Alright. There we are. Very good. Just gently wipe. Wipe that all off there. If your human pet does prefer that you do this for them, you can get a nice little face cleansing cloth like this. And just gently wipe away. Do not tug at the flesh. Don't rub too hard. You're trying to get the cleanser off, not exfoliate, which we'll move on to here in a second. It's got hasn't caught on your little scarf there. Hold, please. Sticky thing. Okay, there we go. Very good, very good. Alright. Does that feel nice and fresh and clean? As fresh and clean as we can feel. Quite good. Any questions so far, class? No? Good. That means I'm explaining it well. Just a little bit over here that I'm trying to get. Alright. Moving right along. Next, we do have the exfoliation. We won't be doing that on us today because as I said, our skin is a little dry and flaky and ashy. The humans is still fresh, alive, constantly turning over cells that need to be sloughed off. For that, there's all sorts of things you can use to exfoliate. There's chemical peels, there are physical exfoliants. The important thing, see, here's an example of a chemical peel. The important thing, if you choose to use an exfoliator for a human, not every human likes them. They don't like them, well, I should say, not every human's skin likes them. And you do need to be careful not to overdo it. I mean, once a week at maximum. Every other week is best. Beyond that, unless they really need it. This one. Yes, it does look a little like blood. It's very exciting. Yes, this was that one that went viral because all the humans were being very stupid with it and completely overdoing it. We will not be using this on us today. No, no, no. Ask your human what their skin type is. Should they want an exfoliator? Not everyone does. It's alright. So, moving on from our cleanser to exfoliator. Very exciting one next. Masks. So there's a few different kinds of masks. This is really where it gets dependent upon your human skin type. So some will want detoxifying, some will want moisturizing, some will want something with hyaluronic acid in it. That's a very fun thing. Some will just want a nice soothing cucumber, something or other. Clay masks, those are very good. I have an example here. They come in all different kinds, like these are two little mud mask samples that your human would cover their face with and then wash it off after so long. This one is a Sephora sample and this one is a Grace and Stella sample. All of the samples will be available for everyone to pick up at the end. You just get the extra big ones. So, I have a fancy facial thing over here that I'm trying not to drop and break. That would be embarrassing. I'm teaching this class to shatter some glass bowls. Alright. So, we have two. Something like this. This is, like I said, a hydrating mask, should your human desire that. And then we have something like this, which is a detoxifying mask. Since you don't really benefit from the hydration, I'll use the detoxifying one on you. I just want to show you what sheet masks look like. That is a little better than I thought it would be. Alright. So, I know it's very spooky. spooky, very goth-like. It's exciting. So there's going to be usually a little extra stuff in the bottom. I'm just trying to make sure it soaks up quite a bit of that. Don't want to waste it, you know. Some humans will take the excess in the bag and rub it on their faces afterwards. I've seen mine do this. Alright. Just pop that to the side. Then you want to unfold it very carefully. You don't want to rip it. That would be sad. Alright. There we are. Just like so. And it unfolds into this spooky little thing. Alright. So we are just going to let me get that there for us. Alright, so this will just go over your eyes. Oop, I'm dripping it all over. Alright, just like that. Yes, good. Alright, smooth it on there. Just want to make sure there's no wrinkles. That way it can absorb properly into all of your skin. Get the nose there. Okay. Let's check the packaging for the instructions here. So this Burt's Bees Detoxifying Charcoal Sheet Mask says to unfold the mask and place on a clean face. Check. Smooth mask onto face. Check. Wait 2 minutes for, it says wait for up to 2 minutes. And this is a fast one. And gently massage the mask onto face. And then remove mask and rinse face should you wish. Alright. So again, doesn't this looks a little funny, but it feels quite nice, right? Good. Not burning or tingling or anything. Marvelous, marvelous. It says, Burt's Bees Detoxifying Charcoal Sheet Mask removes impurities for an invigorating cleanse while being gentle and soothing to skin. So, it should be good right about now. You ready for that to come off? Good, I can arrange that. Alright, here we go. Just gently there. I'll just toss this over here. Alright, how do you feel? Cleansed and rejuvenated, delightful. Alright, the next thing in your human skincare routine is going to be, again, not every human will want to do all of these, but you'll do toner, serum, eye cream or contour or whatever you want there, a moisturizer, and then a sunscreen. So, let me find my toner here. Is this it? No, that's my serum. Ah, here we are. I chose this one because again, it's made of beets, and so it looks a little like blood. It's quite fine. Alright, so this one. This just preps the top layer of the skin to receive all of the lovely, lovely benefits of all the other products. Alright, so we're just going to This is another thing that I want you to take notice of. I'm patting this in. I am not rubbing or pulling or tugging on the flesh. Okay. You know, as I've mentioned, every human will have different needs. Some are very high maintenance, some are very low maintenance, just like with the hair care. Alright, and you should feel that kind of... Yes, you can feel that taking effect now. Good, 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 good. it's nice and evenly put around your face there. Alright. So after the toner, like I said, serum next. And this one we have back in the snail. Makes a funny little sound here. Give a good listen. It's delightful. Okay. So. Perfect. This one I'm not going to dab as much. It's quite, I don't know if you can see. It's quite stringy. So we're just going to use a little bit of it. The snail really lives up to its name here. Alright. So just take that and pat that in. There you are. And then I actually have an extra little bonus step. Same thing with the hair care where I showed you all those scalp brushes, which by the way I hope that went well. I hope your humans enjoyed their scalp massages. I have a little extra trick today here after the serum. Let's do it, yes, let's do it for the serum. That way the face can enjoy the nice cooling properties with the serum itself. So, these are a lovely little invention by the humans. Quite fun. You put these in a freezer, or in our case, most of our castles are cold enough that you just leave them out. And the idea is the liquid inside the glass becomes nice and cooling. So when you rub it on the human's face, it helps decrease redness, it helps pores become smaller, more constricted, helps with puffiness, and just generally is a nice little treat. So I'm going to just roll these right along under your eyes. Nice and cooling, right? Yes. There we are. Just all over the face. Like that. There you are. And that'll feel really nice and refreshing. There. Alright, put those away. And after all of that fun, we do a nice eye cream. Similar thing, I sound like a broken record. Every human will have different requirements for under eye care. Some might be concerned with wrinkles, some might be concerned with puffiness. You need to be very gentle with this section. Just under the eyes right there. If you feel that you cannot be properly gentle, you can just use these fingers here instead of the stronger ones, but do watch the talons around the human's eyes, alright? Very good. Just making sure to softly keep this all rubbed in. Alright. How are you feeling? Good, 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 good. So, after the eye cream, we have a nice cleanser, or sorry, not a cleanser, a cream. They look very similar, you see. Okay. Make sure we get plenty on here for you. Okay. Just make sure it's all nice and evenly patted in. There you are, my dear. Just make sure it's nice and rubbed in. I'm gonna go down your neck a little bit. Because if you can handling the neck without any issues, then I'll go ahead and extend the moisturizer down should you have any left on your hands. But only if you trust yourself to do so. I would hate an incident. Alright. There we are. Lovely, lovely, lovely. I would say you look glowing, because that's, I think, what the humans say to each other, but, I mean, you look dead, so we all do, it's fine. But I bet you feel like you're glowing. Good. Final step in your skincare regime today. It's a nice sunscreen. Now, we could all benefit from a sunscreen, could we not? This one is SPF 30. We could probably use one a lot higher than that. But the human might not necessarily need a daily sunscreen, anything higher. There are all different kinds of sunscreens. Once again, talk to your human, see what kind they prefer. This particular one does have a bit of a white cast, so while it will work for most of us, if your human has a skin tone that is of a darker complexion, sometimes having a white cast type of sunscreen is not the best choice for them. But if your human has a lighter skin coloring, the sunscreen with a white cast isn't usually a concern. Very good, very good. This does not mean you can go out in the sun, alright? You cannot go out in the sun, your human can. But, I mean, the moonlight is just sunlight reflected, so this could still be of great benefit to you when you go out at night. Call it a moon screen for us. Yes. Clever little thing I just came up with there. Alright. Get that all nice and worked in. Where did I put my towel? Okay. Well, that is that. Like I said, all humans have different requirements, so talk to your human about what they need, what they desire. Some like higher maintenance, some don't like higher maintenance, some want a pretty low maintenance routine. They're all different kinds of things. There are just like good standard moisturizer like this one for a human would be good. There's another example of a good toner. Smells a little differently. Different serums. Do different things. I mean, possibilities are limitless. So, talk to your humans. Also, I have this lovely little goodie basket that everyone can pick something from before you go today. You know, try to use the knowledge that we learned from class about, you know, the skin types, different products, what order they go in. Use the knowledge that we learned from class today and try to pick one that you think your human would like, okay? Yes, you can pick one of these too, but you'll just also get the larger sizes since you are my lovely volunteer. Alright, well, it was a pleasure having you in class again today, and, you know, like I said, grab a little goodie. Your homework is to try it out, alright? Alright. Take care, everyone. Until next time. I'll get these all packaged